Oh my goodness, you guys. The amount of love and support that I received from the video last week was absolutely insane and overwhelming. You guys showed me so much love and support. Like, I really, really appreciate every single one of those messages. I'm trying really hard to respond to those messages as they come, and it's just a lot, but I'm trying. I swear I received every single one of those messages with so much love. I was really, really sad about the whole thing that happened. It was genuine. I, of course, received a few messages of like, oh, you are just, faking it, whatever. And I was like, so like unempathetic. But anyway, I don't want to give energy to those messages and really focus on you guys' like support for what happened to me last week. And we all make mistakes, and I'm learning from them, and I'm moving forward. I'm moving on, moving forward. I am in the process of creating my Shopify. I have a domain that I forgot that I had, so it's still loveletterstomilo.com, and I'm trying to set all of that up. So I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update on what's been happening in the last week. And I hope you guys kind of maybe learn something from it, or just kind of listen to me rant. Also, another thing about the other video is that I didn't realize that it was actually helpful for people for me to share my experience. I was just sort of ranting and venting and sharing my experience, trying to not justify so much, but trying to just talk it out, basically. And I got emotional, and I feel like I cried on public television, but but apart from that, it seems like it did help some people in terms of what things are allowed or not allowed. And like I didn't know that words such as Merry Christmas, Merry Bride would be copywritten, or that a word like Cruel Summer would be copywritten as well because it belongs to a Taylor Swift song. So things that we think that are just common phrases are not, I guess, allowed to use. So moving forward, I am only using my own designs, obviously with no words in it, just to make sure that I don't do anything illegal. So it's just my own design. So holding this little paper, because I drew it recently, and I'm going to try to replicate things like this, like the entire alphabet. It's going to take time, and I'm gonna put it on a shirt like this, bigger, but it'll be something that I will do in Procreate. It's a lot pretty in pen form as artwork, and I might do art prints and stuff like that. It's a whole lot of just maybe I'll do this, maybe I'll do that, maybe I'll do a whole coloring book with just alphabet letters and florals. Maybe that's an idea, I don't know. But also things like this. I painted this back when I had the Etsy, and I was like, oh, this is a great idea, and it still is a great idea. I still think doing something like this that I hand paint, which I hand paint a lot of things, obviously. And I'll show you a process. If you guys are interested, let me know in the comments. I am going to show you, or I want to show a process on how do we go from here to apparel, to how do you put it on apparel, on a t-shirt or whatever, or on a product. It doesn't have to be a t-shirt. It could be a mug. It could be anything. So I wanted to see if you guys are interested in that. Maybe I show you my process on how I do that, how it goes from watercolor to product. So I am going to put this on a shirt kind of like this. I'm still in the process of transferring this into a digital file. I have been working on another little project where I did ocean themed things, things like that. So if you guys, again, are interested in that kind of tutorial, let me know in the comments, and I'll show you the process on how I did that. So again, this was just a little video to thank you guys for all the amazing comments that I got on the previous video and the support, and let you know that I am moving forward. I am creating my Shopify store, And of course, there's like technological issues with that, and how to disconnect to that, and all of those things, which, you know, a lot of YouTube videos to be watched. If you guys have any recommendations on like who to follow for like these kinds of things, and like how do you set up your own shop, how do you connect things like Instagram to Facebook to Shopify to your own website, all of these things are very complicated for me, and I'm trying really hard. But we'll see what happens. I am not moving as obviously as fast as like Etsy was like a mad rush of trying to get like 800 listings by Q4. And of course, like you're not like, I'm not proud of every single one design that I uploaded to Etsy. A lot of things were just kind of just like thrown in there just to get like a lot of listings up. And that is something that I don't want to do in my new business. I want to really take the time to do my own watercolors, my own designs. I'm not trying to follow any trends. I'm not going to go after trends, and you know, that's what got me into trouble in the first place. So I'm gonna be a standalone business that will design the things that, you know, that I paint. So I understand that business rule 101 is like find the market and then design for it. Like find the need and design for it. But maybe this time maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do it wrong. Like I'm designing not for me, but for the people like me. Like I buy a lot of my clothes, or if they're not sports related for tennis, then they are, I'm gonna say this, they're Ted Baker. I really like Ted Baker. So like a lot of my t-shirts or my shirts are florals, or like this. This is what I wear. This is what I wear to work. This is like the style that I buy, that I wear, that I look for. So at the same time, I'm like, why am I not designing things like this that I buy like from other designers? So I'm gonna try to get into a little bit more of a design instead of just like throwing things on a t-shirt that say like Merry Christmas. Like I want to be a little bit more of a standalone designer, if that makes any sense. And I guess I hope people like it. And so that's how I'm going to move forward. I also think the idea of children's books or coloring books is a really good idea. This person, I'm sorry, I don't remember her name. She was like, oh my God, you make like really nice line art, like the one that I was showing you before, like this one, that it could become a coloring, like a doll coloring book. And I'm looking into it, and I think it's a great idea. So I think I'm gonna move forward little by little steps, not in such a big mad rush that I was trying so hard to be successful on Etsy. And just focus also on my own health. I'm gonna, you know, take the time to play tennis and go and like do other things that are not just this business related. Obviously I have my own job that is super intense. In case you guys didn't know, I am a full-time designer, ironically enough, for a theme park, for theme parks. So that is a very intense job that, you know, requires a lot of mental power. And so I was just kind of getting burnt out as well, and I'm trying to not do that. So that was my video for today. Just thanking you guys for all the love and support, and probably like only a few of you guys are gonna see this video because it's not gonna blow up like the last one where I was crying. I was very emotional, and for some reason people really connect to that, and I didn't mean to. I didn't mean for that video to blow up. I was just sharing. I honest to God, I was just sharing that moment, and I needed to talk it out, and I needed to vent, and I needed to just share, I guess. That's what I was trying to do. But I'll see you guys on the next video. Again, let me know in the comments if you want to see a tutorial on how I transfer this onto a product. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much again. Okay.